leading to a cloudy Friday with a chance of showers and a high in the lower 50s. Ugh. Jerry, what are you doing here? 53 degrees in the shadow of the lighthouse at News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Stick around, folks, for a great show coming up. Backstage Live, Alvin Styczynski is here.
Well, thank you very much, Joe, and we're glad to be here, and we are going to have a ball.
Bloomke's is having a gigantic appliance sale. This sale is going to be so huge, Santa's going to shop here. Discounts on all brands. Appliances are reduced hundreds of dollars. All current factory rebates apply. 12 months free financing for all qualified purchases. And now until Christmas, Bloomke's in Rosendale will be open until 8 p.m. every Friday night. At Bloomke's, you'll find hometown-friendly service and big-town savings. Bloomke's gigantic appliance sale going on now. Bloomke's, the better place to shop, with locations in Rosendale, Ripon, and Berlin.
Menards has gifts for the entire family. What handy person wouldn't love a power tool from DeWalt, Makita, or Bosch? A DeWalt heavy-duty palm sander is just $39.95. Wash away the day's tension with pulsating shower heads, starting at just $6.99. Menards has gifts for kids, too. A 42-inch snowboard is just $17.95. A toddler sled, just $7.84. Whether you're young, old, or in between, Menards is full of holiday gift ideas.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
It's going on now. The gigantic Wisconsin and Packer Sweat Sale today through Sunday at the former Farrell's Food Fair across from Gillies in Fond du Lac. Open tonight till 7.
The following program is broadcast live from the studios of KFIZ in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Judy Collins. You're listening to News and Talk Around the Clock. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Hello out there in Fond du Lac.
3, 2, 1, and who's the man you've all been sitting there anticipating? Who's the man with his instrument ready, willing, and waiting? Who's the man for whom your breath has been eagerly baiting? If I hadn't already confessed it, you'd no doubt already have guessed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the next 2 hours, sit back, relax, and enjoy Joe Scheibinger.
Hey, that's me!
Music.
Yeah!
Interviews.
Yeah!
Fun and games.
Yeah!
It's Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. And now, here's Joe!
Live from Studio 1, ladies and gentlemen. The command bunker, the KFIZ command bunker. It's Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger.
Thank you. All right, and we're going to start it out with Pulaski is a polka town. All right. Alvin Styczynski. Pulaski is a polka town. You see them dancing all around. That's one thing you will know wherever you will go. Everyone loves that polka sound. That's one thing you will know wherever you will go. Everyone loves that polka sound. The polka is the dance for me. My feet move automatically. My head sways side to side. My feet go left to right. Oh gee, I'm happy as can be. My head sways side to side. My feet go left to right. Oh gee, I'm happy as can be. Yeah! La 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 la
Testing 1, 2, 3.
The polka is the dance for me. My feet move automatically. My head sways side to side. My feet go left to right. Oh gee, I'm happy as can be. My head sways side to side. My feet go left to right. Oh gee, I'm happy as can be. Yeah! La 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 la. everybody happy? Yeah! Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh! Yeah! All right! Hey! Pulaski is a polka town, and it sure is.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Alvin Styczynski is with us here in the
Oh, am I glad to be here. And
thank you, Alvin.
From the beginning of the show, we're going to have a ball here.
Yes, we are. But sitting right next to Alvin is the great Dick Metco. Dick, how you doing?
Not too bad.
What a treat to have you in the studio.
It's just like coming back to an old home, you know?
Yeah. You calling my show an old home? What is this here?
No, but KFIZ, boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Ron Harvey, I was...
yeah.
He's a good buddy. I was the best man at his wedding.
You were?
Yeah.
You were the best man at Ron Harvey's wedding.
I wonder who was the worst.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alvin Joe Gazer? No, wait a minute here. Oh, wait a second. Alvin Styczynski, you are celebrating your 50th year.
That's right.
In music.
50 years playing the concertina.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much for having us here, right here on your program.
Oh, well, it's just a pleasure having. Now, we're being televised right now, so Alvin, what I'd like you to do is stand up and hold up that beautiful concertina of yours.
All right, we'll do it right now.
Wait till you see this, folks, when you see this on television. Hold that up. Now, what is that, all mother of pearl on there? Or
yes.
That's all mother of pearl?
Yes. Right.
Now, what makes that such an expensive unit? Is that an original old antique?
No, it's not really the oldest one. I would say this one is about maybe 12, 15 years old.
15 years old?
Yeah, right. And it's a Star Concertina, which is one of the best that are made right now. And it has a very, very good sound to it. A very, very good sound to it. Concertina is different than accordion.
Yeah.
Where you have two sounds from every key that you press.
Now, that's what I was going to say. Go ahead, give us a demonstration once.
Okay.
Press one key and go in, and then one key and go out.
Okay, here's G, and then D when you pull out, G when you press in.
Now, how do you remember all that?
After a lot of practice. Yes, it did take a lot of practice. The first 3 years, when I first started, I had the concertina in my hand every day.
Is that right?
Every day, and I practiced every day, and it was a lot of hard work, and of course I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the concertina playing, and you know when I was a small boy, we used to go to these weddings, to these Polish weddings. We were invited to the Polish weddings, and my biggest enjoyment was to sit by the bandstand and watch the musicians, and I enjoyed the concertina very much, and that's the instrument that I chose.
Fantastic. Dick Metco, stand up. Show everybody what you look like on television. Oh, you were standing up. Oh, that's right. What are you playing there, Dick?
A pancordion.
Pancordion?
Yep.
What is that?
Well, it's a piano accordion, and this was one that's not made anymore. This one is about 45 years old. I've got two other ones at home, but this is still the best yet.
That's amazing. How long have you two known each other?
Forever.
Oh, God, forever is right. I remember when Dick had his band, and he came out to Huffer Park, Wisconsin. He played there. I believe that was his first job with his band, and he played to one of our neighbors. It was a wedding dance out there. And I was watching Dick, and I said, "Oh God, I would sure like to be another Dick Metco up on a stage there, you know." And it had a very good band called Dick Metco and the Comets, and I remember that wedding very, very well. And I was a small boy, so that's how I've got to know Dick Metco. And then, of course, I got to know him when he was with the Lawrence Duco Band, and then when he joined the Dick Rogers Orchestra. Yes, a very, very good musician. And let me say this.
Both of you are excellent musicians.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And I am very honored to have him in my polka band right now. And he's playing in the Alvin Styczynski TV recording polka band from Pulaski, Wisconsin.
Would you guys play another song for me?
Oh, sure. You name it, and we'll play it, huh?
Name that tune. Is that what we're going to do?
You want to do it now?
No, we'll do that a little later on.
We'll do that a little later on.
I've got some giveaway tickets. We're going to, we'll be giving those away shortly, as a matter of fact, right after Charles Osgood.
Okay.
We'll have a little fun with that. We'll have people call in, and we'll do a little Name That Tune, have some fun.
Well, all right, here is a number, and I believe that that every polka band in the USA knows about this number, and they do play the number, and it's called Johnny's Knocking.
Johnny's Knocking, ladies and gentlemen.
Knocking.
Alvin Styczynski and Dick Metco.
W okieneczko, puka Jasiu drzwi. Puka Jasiu w okieneczko, puka Jasiu drzwi. Moja miła najmilejsza, proszę otwórz drzwi. Moja miła najmilejsza, proszę otwórz drzwi. Otwórz miła, nie bądź taka, mam coś dla ciebie. Otwórz miła, nie bądź taka, mam coś dla ciebie. O pięknie, ślicznie pierścioneczek, ożeni mi się. Pięknie, ślicznie pierścioneczek, ożeni mi się. Now Johnny's knocking on my window, knocking on my door. Johnny's knocking on my window, knocking on my door. Say, please open up, my honey, please open once more. Say, please open up, my honey, please open once more. Thank you.
Unbelievable. Boy, has that Jerry got rhythm, huh?
Oh, he sure does. Let me tell, he's quite a dancer. Quite an
Ladies and
entertainer.
gentlemen, you're listening to Joe Scheibinger and Backstage Live with Alvin Styczynski and Dick Metco. And wait a minute. There's one other person in this room that's hiding. It's Alvin Styczynski's wife. Sherry, we never had a chance to introduce her, and she's hiding. She's right around the corner over here.
Yeah.
Listen, Sherry, come on out and say hi. We can bring the camera around here.
Come on.
Sherry, come on out and say hi.
That's the road manager.
That's our road manager, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, stand over by Alvin.
Yes, and not only that, yeah. And that's my lovely wife, Sherry, and of course, she is also the producer of the Alvin Styczynski polka shows on our polka
Are you
station.
really? That's wonderful.
Oh, she is doing a great job. She's really doing a great job, and she keeps the whole band in line. Let me tell you that.
That's a big job, Joe.
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. KFIZ News Time is 9:26. By the way, for you folks that are listening, if you'd like to see what Alvin looks like in person and his lovely wife, you can watch this televised show on the 16th of December at 5 o'clock p.m., and that's on channel, what was that channel? 3? Which one was it? 3 or 14, ladies and gentlemen, depending on which side you're on the cable. 3 or 14. And, boy, I'll tell you, that's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And like I say, we are having a ball here. My first time here. And I'll tell you what, I love it. I love it, Joe.
Alvin, if I wasn't on radio, I'd crack a big beer and have a bratwurst right now and just sit here and dance and have a good time.
Oh, you can't do that here?
I don't know. I never asked.
You never tried.
I should ask them. Stick around, folks. You're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
You're listening to the hottest station in the valley, News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
What is Nicorette? It's a gum that helps you stop smoking. But you don't chew Nicorette like regular gum. You bite Nicorette until it tingles. Then you hold it between your cheek and your gum, so you get the nicotine you need to help you fight your cravings. And as your cravings get fewer and fewer, you use less and less Nicorette until you use none. And none is a wonderful number.
Nicorette gum helps you fight your cravings, your habit, your way. You can do it. Nicorette can help. Follow directions and dosage schedule. Support program improves success rate. Results vary.
It's Beanie Baby Frenzy at Dana & Worms, half-price card and gift shop. Bob Rennick just got in a whole new supply of Beanie Babies, and he has to get rid of them all. Bob's even got some Beanie Babies remaining from the retired collection. Dana & Worms gift shop has items perfect for that person on your Christmas gift list. It's Beanie Baby Frenzy at Dana & Worms gift shop. Stop in now before they're all gone. Dana & Worms half-price card and gift shop, 1st and Main, downtown Fond du Lac.
The one you depend on for the South Valley's only 24-hour newsroom. News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
When Fond du Lac Tire and Service thinks of quiet comfort, what do you think comes to mind? Not a recliner or a car, but a Cooper Lifeliner STE all-season radial tire. Like your favorite chair or car, it's a tire you're going to remember for a long time, just like the 6-year treadwear protection limited warranty or the 24-hour roadside assistance warranty that goes with it. For a smooth, quiet ride and excellent traction in all weather conditions, see your local authorized Cooper dealer, Fond du Lac Tire and Service, 282 Forest Avenue, Fond du Lac, and ask for the Cooper Lifeliner STE, a step above.
Hi, this is Deb Johnson, headline act from the Oshkosh Hilton. You're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger, one of the hottest news shows on radio. So stay tuned. Hey, Rush Limbaugh, better move it on over.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the great, the man,
well,
the man, Alvin Styczynski, unbelievable, and Dick Metco, also the man. I should play the man song for you guys. You ever hear that one? The man song?
No, we didn't. No.
I'll have to play that one for you later on.
All right.
Alvin, let's start with you. How long have you been doing this? How old were you when you picked up your first concertina or accordion?
Trying to find out how old I am now.
No, I don't want to know how old you are. Just let me know what year.
I'll tell you what it was.
Just let me know how old you were and what year it was, and that's all.
Okay, well, of course, I started playing. I was 12 years old, just going on 13 on my 13th birthday, and that was on October 23rd. And I was born in 1935, so. But anyway, I started, and we just last October celebrated the 50th anniversary playing, and then of course I, right after that, my first performance was for a Christmas program at the grade school that I was going to in Laney School, and I played about 4 or 5 numbers there then. And I only had the concertina for what, about 2.5 months, 3 months. And then it was coming to New Year's Eve. So the guy that owned a tavern there in Pulaski, Wisconsin, by the name of Tony Blizniak, he came out to the farm because, God, we didn't have no telephone or not. So he drove out to our farm there, which we used to live about 3 miles from Pulaski, west of Pulaski. And he came out there and he asked my dad, he says, Mr. Joe Styczynski, I hear that you have a son that plays concertina. And my dad says, well, yes, he does. And he says, well, I'd like to hire him. Well, my dad said, well, Tony, he only knows a few numbers on the concertina. I mean, he doesn't know very many numbers. He says, that's okay. He's hired for New Year's Eve. So my dad actually had to take us there, and what a ball. And I will never forget that New Year's Eve, because we started, I believe it was right around 9:30 in the evening, And, Pulaski was only 3 miles away from our farm. And, of course, we didn't get back till 5 o'clock in the morning, and Mother was wondering where Dad and his son were. But it was my first paid engagement was on that New Year's Eve, and it was getting to be about 4 o'clock in the morning. And, of course, Tony asked my dad, well, what do I have to give my son? And my dad came up to me while I was playing. He said, what do you have to have, Alvin, for coming here tonight? I says, gee, Dad, I don't know. I ask him for $5 if $5 is too much for the New Year's Eve. So Dad says, okay, I'll go and ask him. And so he went to ask Tony.
Yeah, back then that was like making $500.
Well, yeah, it was my first paid job. Oh man, I'm a professional now. So anyway, Dad went to ask him, and he says, Tony, is $5 too much? He says, no, I am not giving him $5. He says, I am going to give him $10. So I doubled the wage on my first engagement, and he gave Dad a bottle of blackberry brandy today. So that was my first paid job. Yeah, got the concertina in October, and in December I was playing.
That's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And from there, you've been a musician all your life, 50 years of being a live musician.
Right. I never took any months off or any years off. Like some of them, they'll take a year or two off sometimes and then come back into it. Well, no, I just kept it up because the music business was very good at that time. I saw it drop a couple different times during the 50 years. And then, of course, right now, the polka music is getting to be a very, very big business. And I'm happy to be in it. And one thing I got to say, we still have to get some more of these younger the younger generation to get involved in the polka music and being playing the polkas. I know out in the East Coast there, it is just great out there. The East Coast is great. We've been going there for 24 years, and it's been great. And I love going out there.
When did you put together your first band?
It was about when I went to high school. Then the next year, and I went to high school, and I met a guy there. And he says, Alvin, I hear, also a freshman in high school, he says, I hear that you play the concertina. And I says, yeah, I do. And he says, I know how to do a little drumming on the drums because my uncle always lets me use his drums. So he said, let's get together. Let's have some rehearsals. From that time on, we started, and we used to play at the log cabin at Little Chute, Wisconsin for years. And then we started at the tavern jobs in Pulaski. And it just grew. And then from a 2-piece to a 3-piece to a 4 to 5 to a 6. And then, of course, on our TV deals, we were using a 7-piece band. And from that time on, it just started to blossom all the while.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's fantastic. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, after a real short pause for the cause for Charles Osgood. And then I'm going to ask you, Alvin, when did you start your television career? Because that's how everyone knows you in this state. You are quite a television personality.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah,
I remember when I was a kid, cuddling up on the floor with a pizza, watching you.
Come on, you're making me kind of old now.
Well, no, I'm 45.
Yeah.
When did you start your television career?
I started, it was about maybe 20 years after I was playing, 15, 20 years after I was playing, and that's when we started. I was out on a tour, and when I got back, they says, we're putting you on TV, and I didn't even know who our sponsors were or what channel it was going to be on. So
That's amazing. Yeah. When we come back, we'll talk about your television career.
Okay.
And has there ever been a time in your life when you are not smiling?
I don't know. They all tell me that, but
Alvin,
this is my natural luck.
Alvin, you haven't changed. When I was a kid, I remember you and that's one of the reasons I like that show so much. You constantly smile, and while you're playing the accordion, all through your shows, and it's on television, it's just wonderful.
Well, they say that polka music is happy music, and it does. When you're down and out, and you really feel blue on that day, put on a CD or a recording of a polka, and really, it really perks you up. Yes.
We'll be right back, folks. KFIZ News Time is 9:36, and Charles Osgood is next on News Talk 1450 KFIZ. The Dow is down 34 or 31, but the Nasdaq's up 12. So stick around. Alvin will be here, and we'll be here until 11 o'clock having fun, and lots of giveaways coming up. The secret word is coming up. I've got some tickets for the Bears hockey. I've got all kinds of stuff, so stick around, folks.
The Osgood File. Charles Osgood on the CBS Radio Network. Speaker of the House designate Bob Livingston has shocked some House members, including some of his fellow Republicans, by planning 5-day legislative work weeks next year. Now, some members are terribly upset by this idea. They've been working on legislative matters only 3 days a week so that they could spend the rest of the week back home if they wish, in the districts they represent, taking care of business there. One main order of business being getting reelected.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chandelier from Los Angeles. You're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger. News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the great Alvin Styczynski and Dick Metco.
All right.
What a wonderful day this is going to turn out to be, huh?
Nothing but the best.
54 degrees in the shadow of the lighthouse. KFIZ news time is 9:44. What a beautiful, beautiful way to start winter.
Yes.
Winter starts in what, another week?
Yeah, and one more week, and I'll be smiling about that too. With the Christmas season, around the corner here, I'm happy with that. You were telling me, Joe, about how I smile all the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I even smiled after my first 2 divorces. I was so happy. I done real well. I done really well.
You really mean that?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Ask my lovely wife. Yeah, she told me to say that. So.
She told you to say that?
Yeah. So, by the way, a little later on, Joe, we have to play a number for all our polka friends and fans that were on a European tour when we were in Poland, Austria, and Germany this last September.
Mm-hmm.
And I know one that's listening is Betty Stepanek that just called in here a little while ago, and also to the roadies from Menasha, to Sis and Howard Roadie there in Menasha, Wisconsin.
Would you guys like to play a song for me?
Yes.
Anything, keep it fast and upbeat. I've got a little surprise for you.
Okay, and I'll tell you what, a lot of people are wondering, how did Santa Claus get so fat?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna play it for you right now, and we're gonna do it. You betcha.
Right.
It's called Sausage and Sauerkraut for Santa.
Alvin Styczynski and Dick Metco, ladies and gentlemen.
Far off from the Northland, St. Nick came in his sled, and it looks to me this year like he has been well fed. His tummy is so round, and his tummy's nicely out. He must have had a lots of sausage and sauerkraut. As he drove to the city in his wide open sled, I asked St. Nick to tell me, how did he get so fat? Now under his beard he smiled, and then he said to me, I'm staying at the North Pole with the Polish family. And this Polish family, they take good care of him. Their names are Yash and Zosha, and a little boy named Jim. They cook the Polish sausage that Santa likes the best. No wonder now that he can button up his vest. Yeah! Far off from the Northland, St. Nick came in his sled, and it looks to me this year like he has been well fed. His tummy is so round, and his tummy's nicely out. He must have had a lots of sausage and sauerkraut. As he drove to the city in his wide open sled, I asked St. Nick to tell me, how did he get so fat? Now under his beard he smiled, and then he said to me, I'm staying at the North Pole with the Polish family. And this Polish family, they take good care of him. Their names are Yash and Zosha, and a little boy named Jim. They cook the Polish sausage that Santa likes the best. No wonder now that he can't button up his vest. Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah! All right! Is everybody happy?
Hey, who's this guy that just walked in here?
Yeah, Yeah, who is he?
Yeah, I don't
Jerry
know.
Pavanka.
Hi, Jerry. Were you just driving by and you thought you'd stop in and say hi, or
I
what?
heard the good music, the happy music on the radio.
Hey, with the old stump fiddle here. My God.
Well, Jerry, come up to the mic and
Yeah.
formally introduce. You're from Fond du Lac, huh?
Yes, I've been Fond du Lac all my life. I
Uh-huh.
played the stump fiddle for 25 years, and I really enjoy it.
Now hold up the stump fiddle for the TV cameras here. So see what it looks like. Look at that.
That's what it is.
Now that stump fiddle is well worn out. You've been around, haven't you?
Yes, 25 years playing it.
He gets good use out of his instrument.
Yeah. Did you take?
The stump fiddle.
Well, Jerry, did you take formal lessons or what?
No, I had a friend that had a polka band, Power Boys from Greenville, Wisconsin, and he brought it to work one day, and he played his accordion after work, and I started playing. It was really fun. It took a while, but I enjoyed it.
Would you guys like to do one more together here?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we'll open up the phone lines and have some fun.
Oh, all right. Well, we're not going to play the Derbytown polka because some stations play it and some don't.
Okay.
So we leave that one out for today. Okay. Here we go. Roll out the barrel. We'll have the barrels of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run, 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 run. Sing the sorrel.
Pick up Pete Store number 32,
Bring
please.
out the songs of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the gang's all here. One more time, everybody. Roll out the barrel. We'll have the barrels of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run, 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 run. Sing to Sorrero. Bring out the songs of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the gang's all here. Sing to Sorrero. Sing out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the gang's all here. Hey, hey.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, this is fun. I'll tell you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after a real short pause for the Cause We intermission. Then we're going to open up the phone lines and give out some stuff. KFIZ News Time is 9:51, and you're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger.
You're listening to the hottest station in the valley.
I
News
said
Talk,
that.
1450
All right.
KFIZ.
Good one. Good one.
Assisted living means living with assistance because health or personal needs dictate certain levels of help. Kingswood Place is a 30-apartment assisted living facility which offers services and amenities which promote choice and independence. Kingswood Place was designed to meet the current, future, and unexpected needs and wants of the senior adult. Life at Kingswood Place will be wrapped with companionship, care, activity, and peace of mind. Kingswood Place, where the only thing retired is your worries.
This weekend, what you buy store-wide at Silica Appliance and TV could cost you nothing. When you enter any Silica Appliance and TV store this Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you'll receive a very special envelope. Inside, your discount voucher. At the time of purchase, your Silica rep opens your envelope, revealing your added savings amount from an extra 10 all the way up to 100% off your purchase. It's big and it's happening this weekend with special Sunday hours 11 till 3. Come to Silica Appliance and TV in Silica, Waupun, and Beaver Dam.
Say, folks, give me a call at 923-1450, 923-1450. I'll take the first caller, and let's have some fun. I've got a real nice gift for you. If you're east of the Mississippi, call us. You can reach us at 1-888-900-1450. Stick around. Backstage Live is next.
KFIZ, the one you depend on.
When
When severe weather threatens, depend on News Talk 1450 KFIZ for the latest weather information available. News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
Rainbow Casino and Bingo. Yeah.
Celebrate 5 years on 5 Mondays with a $5.55 steak and lobster special at the Rainbow Grill. This fabulous special is served every Monday through December from 3 p.m. till close or while quantities last. At $5.55 per steak and lobster, you may want to come in early to make sure you get yours. Then stop back at Rainbow Casino on Tuesdays. Meet Packer alumni. This Tuesday, it's Donnie Anderson and Jim Grabowski.
Entertainment Center. Rainbow Casino and Bingo.
The first 200 people starting at 7 o'clock receive complimentary photos and autograph opportunities and try Packer Trivia for a chance to win cash. It's the return of the steak and lobster special Mondays at the Rainbow Grill, and get a $2 egg, bacon, toast, and hash brown special weekday mornings 8 till 10. Meet Packer alumni Tuesdays at Rainbow Casino, open from 8 a.m. till 1 a.m. weekdays and 24 hours a day and weekends.
Entertainment Center. Rainbow Casino and Bingo.
4 miles south in Nakusa County Road G.
Your Entertainment Center. Rainbow Casino and
Happy holidays from Rainbow Casino.
It's back. The gigantic Wisconsin and Packer sweat sale through Sunday at the former Farrell's Food Fair across from Gillies in Fond du Lac. A super buy, just in a semi-load of Adidas embroidered sweatshirts. Not $50, now only $14.99 adults, $11.99 for use. Save on 8 huge semi-loads of Wisconsin Packer and college sweatshirts in all sizes. Get factory low prices on brand names such as Nike, Reebok, Adidas, and more. Wisconsin super heavyweight embroidered sweatshirts now only $14.99. Thousands of Packer sweatshirts, sizes to XX, only $5.95. Packer and Badger starter sweatshirts, now only $11.99. A semi-load of starter oversized college and NFL sweatshirts, all of your favorite teams, now 3 for $10. This is the last sale of the year. Buy now for Christmas. The annual Wisconsin Sweat Sale is Wednesday through Sunday at the former Farrell's Food Fair, South Main Street, across from Gillies in Fond du Lac. Original Tie Beanie Babies blowout priced at $3.99. Open nightly till 7 p.m.
This is George Curtis of Curtis & Neal Trial Lawyers. Litigation can be stressful. When I need to mellow out, I listen to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the phone, I have the lovely and talented Lori. Hi, Lori. How are you doing?
Great.
How do you like this?
I love it.
Do you love polka music?
Yes, I do.
Do you really? Lori, I've got something for you. The Fond du Lac Bears hockey versus the Eagle River Falcons on Friday, December 4th, 1998 at 8 o'clock p.m. That's this Friday, ladies and gentlemen, December 4th, 8 o'clock p.m. I've got 2 general admission tickets for you. The Fond du Lac Bears versus the Eagle River Falcons.
Well, I've never been to a hockey game in Fond du Lac, so that should be
you're going to love it. You're going to love it. But now, I got to ask you this.
Yes.
You know, you listen to the show a lot.
I listen
and you know,
every day.
Do you really? And
yes,
you know that you have to work just a little bit for those giveaway tickets. I mean, we're not just going to, out of the blue, give them to you without having to work just a little bit. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Right.
Here we go. Does that song remind you of anything?
Yes. In heaven there is no beer.
Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Sing it, boys.
In heaven there is no beer.
Sing it, Lori.
That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, all our friends will be drinking all our beer.
Now sing it in German.
Tra la 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 la.
That's
sing it,
my
sing it, Lori.
Tra la
la la la la.
Yeah.
Tra la 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 la.
In heaven there is no beer.
So now, my friends, beware. Don't think of girls everywhere. Just drink when you are here. In heaven there is no beer.
Sing it, Lori.
La 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 la. Tra la 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 la.
Sing it, Lori.
In heaven there is no beer. I don't know the other words. That's why we drink it here.
Lori, the words aren't that hard. It's la 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 la. La 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 la. Sing it, Lori.
Yeah, Lori doesn't mind that I helped her a little bit, huh?
Lori, you sounded great.
Oh, no, I
Oh, you
sound
are great, Lori. Yes, this is fun.
You sounded great, Lori. Would you like to join up with the Alvin Styczynski band?
Well, I don't think he'd want me.
Oh, I think we would. Yeah, she has a very great voice.
Oh, Lori, thanks so much for calling.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Time for a real short break, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into CNN News and then local news with Jeff McAndrew and some weather. Lots of stuff coming up. The second hour is even going to be more fun than the first hour. We might even get Sherry to come out and sing a song. Does she sing in the band?
No, she doesn't. She's afraid of the microphone.
She's afraid of the microphone.
She's afraid of the microphone.
She's hiding around the corner. We'll get her out. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to News Talk 1450 KFIZ in Fond du Lac. And this is Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger. Lots more fun coming up. Stick around with me, won't you? It'll be a great day. Beautiful sunny day here in Fond du Lac. It's 10 o'clock.
CNN Radio News. I'm Harry Beadle. CNN Radio has learned a group of House Republicans is circulating a petition promoting censure of President Clinton as an alternative to impeachment. CNN Radio's Bob Franken reports from Capitol Hill. The effort is being led by Congressman Peter King of New York.
They say they want to put pressure on the Republican leadership, particularly Tom DeLay, who is a strong advocate of impeachment. They want some sort of censure.
A lot of legal stories in the news, and we'll cover more of that on Viewpoint today. Attorney George Curtis will be one of our guests on Viewpoint today, 11:10 to noon, and we'll have that all for you coming up in just about an hour. I'm Jeff McAndrew on News Talk 1450 KFIZ, the one you depend on for comprehensive news, weather, and sports. KFIZ News Time, 10:08.
And ladies and gentlemen, the KFIZ Weather Center forecast is brought to you by the Fond du Lac Lutheran Home. Today, sunshine this morning, and you can add a few more clouds by afternoon. Again, record or near record warmth with a high around 63 and southwest winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies in the low 45 and a cloudy Friday with a chance of showers and a high in the lower 50s. It's 54 degrees in the shadow of the lighthouse at News Talk 1450 KFIZ. Backstage Live is next with Alvin Styczynski.
On September 11th, 1949, approximately 1,500 people attended ceremonies for a new addition to the Fond du Lac Lutheran Home. Since that day, the Fond du Lac Lutheran Home has been growing both in size and tradition. For 59 years, the Fond du Lac Lutheran Home has served people of all faiths in a loving Christian environment. We invite you to take some time to visit and see why so many people have chosen the Fond du Lac Lutheran Home to be their home of choice. Call 921-9520 for more information.
Fall is here, and that means it's getting colder. Be ready for the cold this winter by installing a new heating system from D.R. Coleman in St. Cloud. Call D.R. Coleman today at 999-4631 because it's hard to stop a train.
The following program is brought to you in full living color.
How you doing out there? This is Chuck Mangione, and you're listening to News Talk 1450 KFIZ, where it feels so good.
And now, more Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger. Music, interviews, fun and games. It's Backstage Live. Once again, here's Joe.
And we're back live in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, with the one and only, I should say the one and onlys, Alvin Styczynski and the one and only Dick Metco. Unbelievable. Alvin, Dick, welcome, and welcome to Fond du Lac, and thank you so much for coming down.
Well, thank you, and we're having a great time out here, and you know what we're going to do, Joe? I would like to do this number too often that a lot of people forget about the grandmas and the grandpas and the great-grandmas and the great-grandpas, and we do have a number that we have released on our latest CD and also on our cassette. It is available, and we'd like to do that number right now, if you don't mind.
Sure.
All right, here it is. Children got together to ask if I would write a song for Grandma and Grandpa because they're so nice. They gave me their ideas, the things they love to do. I put them all into a song. I wrote them just for you. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa, you know that I love you. I love all the little things that you say and do. A walk through the park, a trip to the zoo. Babooshai Jadoosh, you know that I love you. Going to a ball game, fishing on the lake. Hey, eating Grandma's cookies and tasting Grandma's cake. Going to the circus when it comes to town. Hey, eating cotton candy and laughing at the clowns. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa, you know that I love you. I love all the little things that you say and do. A walk through the park, a trip to the zoo. Babooshai Jadoosh, you know that I love you. Eating chocolate ice cream, going for a ride, swinging on a swing or sliding down a slide, going for a pony ride on a sunny day, saying that you love me in so many ways. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa, you know that I love you. I love all the little things that you say and do. A walk through the park, a trip to the zoo. Babooshai Jadoosh, you know that I love you. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, you know that I love you. I love all the little things that you say and do. A walk through the park, a trip to the zoo. Babooshai Jadoosh, you know that I love you. And grandpas out there. Oh, and all the grandmas and grandpas, you have yourself a real happy holidays. And this is from the Alvin Styczynski TV recording polka band from Pulaski, Wisconsin.
Fantastic, you guys. Just fantastic.
Thank you.
You can see why this music catches on so much. You guys are so happy. And you go to a polka dance, you see smiles on everyone's faces, especially the ones on television. They love it.
Yes. You know, Joe, in the band, and I've noticed this for, many, many years ago. And when the people are dancing there and they're having a good time and they're smiling, they're laughing, the band also has a good time. The band really has a good time. And I'm happy. When I'm up there up on the stage and I see these people that are having a good time, the entire band is also having a really a good time. And it's nice to see the young generation, the middle-aged and the elderly all mixing in together. I know when we played in Michigan there, a big festival out there. It was a mixed crowd with the elderly, the middle-aged, the young generation, and they had a fantastic time. Had about 8,000 or 9,000 people out there at that Cedar Fest out there. And what a great time. And once again, I'm going to say it's really nice to see the young generation coming out to these polka dances.
Fantastic. Dick, pull the microphone a little closer to you. I want to get a few words from you. Dick Metco, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm the only grandpa here, though.
You're the only grandpa here? So how many times have you been divorced now, Dick?
Twice.
Oh yeah, we got a race going here, and I'm all done. No more divorces. I have such a lovely wife.
I'm all done too. Boy.
Yeah, well, all right, put her here, Dick. No, I'll tell you.
I got a Mary Ann just like you got.
Yes. Well, two lovely wives. I'll tell you what, and they are. Dick Metco has a beautiful wife, a great wife, a nice personality, and my wife Sherry. They are just the greatest people on earth. And let me tell you, it's great. I never knew, Joe, that a marriage could be that happy, and really, and I'm a happy guy, and my wife is happy.
Amen. I'll second that one. That's when I started to live on.
So then let me ask you, why is Sherry hiding in the corner over here?
She's afraid of television, and she's...
Well, Sherry, bring your chair up here. This is television. You don't have to. You work in television. You can't possibly be afraid of the television camera.
Here we go.
There you go. Sure. Let's hear what you sound like. Take the mic.
Hi, everybody out there.
No, she does a fine job also on the Alvin and Sherry Styczynski polka shows. She gets into the microphone once in a while, and let me say this, that she did do a terrific job. And that night on my golden anniversary, Joe, on October 24th at Zielinski's Ballroom, she surprised the heck out of me. That night she was not afraid of the microphone, and she really done a nice deal for yours truly, Alvin Styczynski. So,
Sherry, what's it like being married to a guy like this?
It's fantastic.
Is it?
I've known him since I was about 8 years old, Joe, and he is just the greatest thing that ever happened to me in life. I have to say he's a real godsend from heaven. He
Isn't
really
that
is.
wonderful?
Yes, he is.
Wonderful. What makes him so happy all the time? Well, look at the smile on his face. Look at him.
I don't know. He loves living. He loves people. He just enjoys life to the fullest every day, Joe. And I'm really happy that he brings it out in all the people, and shares that with the people.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yes.
Just wonderful.
I have to be happy. I have a lovely wife, and she makes me happy, Joe. She really does. We do have a great married life. Like I said before, I never thought in all my days that the marriage life could be that great, that happy, and we do everything together. We travel together, and she takes care of a lot of the business, all the book work, the office work, the contracts, and sending out the posters. And she is
the ultimate roadie.
Yes,
the ultimate roadie.
Yes, she is great and keeps the band in line, like I say.
Yeah, like I said, Joe, it's a big job, but it's a very enjoyable job. I love all the guys in the band. They're just really great, and I really enjoy the band in general. They're just wonderful.
That's just great. How did the television career get started?
A sponsor that I've known for many years by the name of Jack and Jim Knipple. And they used to own GJC in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Then they owned a lot of stores around in Wausau, Milwaukee, and our show was out in Milwaukee there for several years. And I've known these guys for many years, Jack and Jim Knipple. So they owned the stores. And when I got back, in fact, I got the telephone call. I believe we were in Pennsylvania, and they says that when I come back to Wisconsin, because we were on tour out there for 2 weeks, you come back to Wisconsin, we've got a surprise for you. And I didn't know what it was. I got back, and he says, you are going to be on TV. So it was on Channel 2 at that time. And, of course, Jack and Jim Knipple, they knew us very well. They knew the band very well. And they went to Channel 2, and they said that we want to sponsor the Alvin Styczynski polka band on Channel 2. And if we can't have Alvin Styczynski on Sunday noons, we are not going to sponsor any show. So then we got on TV, and it was a very, very high-rated show. I must say that. And
Absolutely.
I want to thank all the people for. And you said that you remember the show from years ago. Yes, it was a very, very high-rated show. And today, Joe, I'm surprised to see and to hear that there are no polka shows on TV. It's kind of sad in that part, and we are working on one right now. We are working on a polka show. It may take another maybe 6 months to a year, but we are working on one now. And if it goes through, I really don't know, but I really would like to see a good polka show. And not only like our band, we'd have like guest bands on there and different styles of music. So I'm looking forward to that.
Television has changed. It really has.
Yes, it has.
It's not like it was in the old days. They used to run a lot of big bands.
Yes, yes, they did.
On Sunday mornings.
Right.
It's not like that anymore.
No, it isn't. And of course, I think right now it's a lot easier to get these bands. They've got the equipment now. They've got everything that they can go right to the establishment, right to the ballroom, or to the lounge, and they can do the taping there, which makes it a lot easier. You don't have to go to the studio. They don't have to tie up the studio for anything, and I think it's a lot easier there. And but we're going to keep working on that so that we can get a polka show on TV.
But it takes a sponsor, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's very, very costly. I have found out about some of the costs in a television show.
What does it cost to put on a television show like what you used to do?
Well, what we used to do years ago, right now I can tell you, just to get someone to underwrite the show, for the whole year, because we're trying to sign the contracts for 52 weeks out of the year, and that'd be once a week. Well, I know just to undersign the contract would be anywhere from $12,000 to $14,000-$15,000.
Per show?
No, for the whole year.
Okay.
But then you have to have your other sponsors, and it takes about 15 other sponsors, to be on. And that's I'm only talking about a half-hour show.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a half-hour show, and it does get very, very costly. Yeah.
But Green Bay is a lot different than it was 10 years ago. Now there's television stations all over the place.
Yes.
I can tune on. I've got cable here in Fond du Lac, and we get some of these little bitty Green Bay stations up there. It's not 2, 5, and 11 anymore.
No.
Now there's all kinds of stuff.
All kinds, and there's right now there's Channel 14. Which is becoming great, and they have a very we get very good there in Pulaski, and of course the tower itself is just a little ways from my place. So.
I know. I'm a pilot. I fly by Green Bay, and those towers. I call them airplane catchers. They're not towers. They're airplane catchers.
Yeah, but
those are the highest towers in the state. Over at what do they call that? What mountain is
Grace
that?
Hill.
Grace Hill.
Grace Hill. Yes.
Oh, at night they light up like Christmas.
Yes, I can see them from my place very, very clear. Yes. So, but we were on for almost 9 years on Channel 2, and we had fun doing the show. It was great doing the show, really. And like I said, it's very costly. And now, when the bands come out, say if we would do a TV show from our ballroom there, Zielinski's Ballroom in Pulaski, Wisconsin, we'd have to take care of the bands, a lot of the bands, because they'd have to be traveling. And
Sure.
Of course there is, like I say there, for the production is very, very expensive.
What about National Public Television?
Well, we were on Wisconsin Public TV, and then of course we were on there. Now them films are they're still going around the country, and I was glad to hear that not too long ago I should say years ago we've done one at the college there, and that was seen in Alabama really not too long ago. So I was glad to hear about that. But it is very, very expensive. We have just been on. We were promoting the Green Bay Packer polka on NBC 26 not too long ago. That was great.
Is that something you guys can play?
Green Bay Packer polka?
Play it live?
With no problem at all.
We'll do that when we come back.
All right.
And then I'm going to give the mic to Dick. I want to talk to Dick Metco here, too. Find out how you got your start. Because, boy, I remember you. I didn't know you were coming. This is a huge surprise. Alvin said he was going to bring somebody, but I didn't know it was going to be Dick Metco. But Dick, we could do a show on you. And
Alvin's like that.
He's like that? I walked in and I looked and I thought...
Good for surprises.
Remember when I walked in and you're sitting there in a chair and I know this guy, but wait a minute. It took me a minute. And here I got... Two legends. two legends at the price of only one legend. I've got two legends.
Oh, yeah, you get more for your money from this polka band.
And I'm Joe Scheibinger, a legend in my own mind.
All right! Yay for Joe!
KFIZ News Time is 10:24. Let's take a little short break. The Dow's down 53, but the NASDAQ is up 8. Something's going on. It sounds great. What we're going to do, when we come back, we'll do the Green Bay Packer polka.
Yep.
And we'll have some more fun. By the way, if you know the secret word of the day, give me a call. 923-1450. 923-1450 for the secret word of the day. And for you lucky Cellular One users, pound 1450. And we'll pick up the tab. And if you're east of the Mississippi, give us a call on our toll-free News Talk line, 1-888-900-1450. Stick around, folks. More Backstage Live coming up.
You're listening to the hottest station in the Valley, News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
For all your automotive service and repair work and tires, you can depend on the experts at Fond du Lac Tire and Service, your local Cooper tire dealer. From exhaust and engine repair to tune-ups, tires, and oil changes, their ASE certified technicians will make sure your car is ready for the road. Stop in and say hi to Dick, Joe, Art, and Rob. They'll get the job done right. Call 922-1600 or stop by Fond du Lac Tire and Service today, 282 Forest Avenue, Fond du Lac, your local Cooper tire dealer.
I think we're going to need a hint on the secret word. We don't have a caller. Secret word has something to do with water.
The entire staff at Oneida Bingo and Casino wishes you a beautiful holiday season and a new year filled with happiness and prosperity.
Oneida Bingo and Casino.
I still don't have a caller. 923-1450 on the secret word. It's not the opposite of statuette, but if it's not a statuette mile, it's something else.
KFIZ News Talk 1450.
First, best, live. The one you depend on. News Talk 1450, KFIZ.
Hi, folks. This is Alfred from Alfred's Supper Club in Green Lake, talking to you about Christmas parties and Christmas family outings and Christmas gift certificates. Let Alfred's help you make your holiday special. And don't forget, I am still offering my 25% discount on all regular menu items and that fabulous 1-pound sirloin for only $8.50 when you say you heard Alfred on this station. Holiday plans or everyday great meals are always yours at Alfred's Supper Club.
If you're not doing your shopping at Forest Mall, you should check out what you're missing. The way you do that is by checking out the Saving Times. The Saving Times is the free newspaper you get at Forest Mall. If you're not reading it each month, you could be missing quite a bit. You could be missing great coupon savings this month, like 20% off one single item at Maurice's, or 10% off your total purchase at Circle P Designs, or how you can receive a free $550 flip phone from Allcom Solutions, plus get news about the latest happenings at the mall. For instance, find out how you can receive a free gift when you sign up for Mall Perks. It's the program that rewards you for shopping at the mall. And read about how you can receive a free photo album when you apply for the Mall VIP Visa card, the card that makes shopping pay. No annual fee, low introductory APR, and cash back. What could be better? So pick up your copy of the Saving Times today and get more out of your shopping trip. Only at Forest Mall, a Simon Managed property.
Hi, this is John Check from the Wisconsin Dutchman. You're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
You know, this was a real tough secret word, a real tough one. I've got Chuck on the line. Chuck, how you doing?
Real good.
Now, Chuck, you still don't know the secret word, but I'm going to help you through it because you did call and made a great effort. Okay, now here it goes. It's got something to do with water. Try it.
Bird bath.
Bird bath. Nope. It's if it's not a statuette mile, it's what kind of mile?
We said miracle.
No, it's not the Miracle Mile. Okay, let's see. If a part of the word was the name of the submarine in Jules Verne's book.
Well, I don't even have a doubt on that one.
Okay. The name of the submarine was the Nautilus. Okay, now that's part of the word. So if it's not a statute mile, it's not a Nautilus mile, obviously you're not a boater, Chuck, are you?
What?
You're not a boater, are you?
Oh, no.
Alvin, do you know this one?
Nautical mile.
That's right, nautical mile. Chuck, I'm going to give it to you anyway. All right?
Okay.
But Chuck, I know you're on a cell phone, and we'll keep it short. But I can't just give it to you because you really didn't get the word. I'm going to have to give it to you for some other reason, okay? So here we go. Alvin, hit it. Alvin will get you started.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Take it, Chuck.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright.
What fun it is to ride and sing.
Okay, Chuck, here we go. Take it.
Now.
Chuck?
Yeah.
Take it.
Jingle bells.
It starts with a J.
Oh, okay, jingle bells.
Okay, jingle bells, jingle bells. Keep going, Chuck.
Oh, all right, I'm not a singer.
Well, I don't care. Neither are we. So come on. Okay, jingle bells, jingle bells.
All the way.
All right. What fun it is to ride
in a one-horse open sleigh.
Chuck will give it to you anyway.
Hi, Chuck. How you doing?
You sing in the shower, Chuck?
No.
Oh, well, obviously. Okay. Chuck, you can pick up your $5 Boda gift certificate right here at the front desk at KFIZ. Thanks so much for listening.
You worked me over pretty hard here.
I found out Chuck's my neighbor. He knows where I live, so I imagine my house is going to be teepeed tomorrow. So.
Okay.
Chuck, have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that Chuck, he's all right. Chuck, don't forget to pick up your Boda's gift certificate right up here at the front desk at KFIZ. You know, he was the only caller. That was a tough one. Nautical.
It was, yeah.
Nautical is that's a tough word. Nobody would have got that.
Yes, thanks to my wife. She helped me out on that one.
She helped you out? Your wife got that one? Should we give her a Boda certificate too?
Sure.
I can't even get her into camera view. I wish why'd you come on out? Just come on out. You can get in camera view. You look so pretty.
Yeah.
Among us three guys sitting here, you're the prettiest one in the studio.
Yeah. Oh, you got that right. I'll have to agree on that. Yes.
Dick, I want to talk to you. Dick Metco, ladies and gentlemen, another TV personality. How did you get your start in music?
Oh, boy, that was forever. I think the first thing I ever remember was when we lived in Mattoon, Wisconsin, at a relative, and I was so young then, I don't even remember what it was, but my cousin, Richie Fisher, who is passed on now, but he lived in Mattoon, and what a fine accordion player. And I think that was what I watched Richie. That was probably what the evening that it started. And then through the years, and I took a few lessons and then dropped it and drove my mother nuts because she was so mad at me because I dropped it, doing well, and then move it up a little bit to a few more years, and that's when the war years came on, and I found out I could make some money with it. And then I got busy.
Did you put a band together, or what did you do?
Oh yeah, but I played in some little bands around Appleton during World War II, and then I met Lawrence Stucco, and that was that was a big time in my life. And Lawrence, I met him at when he put his band back together after World War II. I met him at the local radio station, and then after that, I heard nothing much more from him until he bought a home in my folks' neighborhood, and so I reintroduced myself, and I started working around the office for him, and after school, and pretty soon he started letting me go out on some dates with him, and pretty soon I was playing too much, playing every night of the week with him, and until for a couple of years, until it got so that he got his at Chicago, he got his big chance to play at the Aragon, and I was by that time I was a junior in high school, and no way was I going to be able to take 3 nights, 3 days a week out of going to school. It was bad enough as it was, I was walking around pretty tired all the time.
Did you ever put together your own band?
Oh yeah, and then after that, when Lawrence got this big chance down there at the Aragon, well, then I just was going to take off a year and finish school. And then when I did that, that lasted for about a couple of months, and I started putting a band together. And then in fact, it was Lawrence's cousin that I knew, a fellow by the name of Les Lurkey, and I asked him if he thought a Yankovic-style band would go over, and he said, yeah. He said, because Yankovic won't come out of Milwaukee. And later on he did, but
yeah.
I mean, but anyway, at that time, that band, that was a hot band. That's the one Alvin was talking about, and that went until, well, the Korean War. I was going to get called up, and simultaneous to that, Lawrence's present accordion player wanted to go back to Madison, a guy by the name of Wally Spletstrosser, and Lawrence called me up. He says, I hear that you're going to break up your band. And I said, yeah, I'm ready. Get ready to get called up and for the war. And he says, well, can you help me out just while you're getting called up? And actually, when I did get it, they didn't take me, and so I got back with Lawrence full time, and things like Dick's Polka and Ha Ha Ho Ho and some of those songs that I penned and he wrote, he recorded, and it's kind of the rest is history.
I want to ask both of you guys together, who was your biggest influence in music?
Oh gosh, well, years ago, well, like I said, when I was really young, I went to see Dick. But I then a little later, I was in Las Vegas, and they always have good entertainment out there. And I went to see Bobby Vinton.
Oh yeah,
out there, and what a show he put on. And I got some from there, but from years ago, I would have to say, and the Polish, because Little Wally was the one that brought the Polish music. That he really done a great job. I know in our area and out in the East Coast, he was the one that brought the Polish music out, and I really wanted to kind of copy him a little bit. I still wanted my own style of music. I really didn't want to copy anyone. I wanted my own style, and I'd have to say that Little Wally was the one that kind of started it, really.
That's one I've never heard of, was Little Wally.
Little Wally, he was the one that wrote No Beer in Heaven.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was the one. We have to give him credit for that. And, there's a lot of good numbers that he had out, yeah, like the Sophie Polka and... some great numbers that he had, and he was doing a lot of playing too. I mean, he was just going especially the East Coast. The East Coast is really, really great for our style of music. Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island into there, yeah. It's really, really great. And then come down to Ohio, Pennsylvania. And
that's amazing.
Great. Yeah, it's fun. I'd have to say that. And then when I saw Little Wally too, because we had them like that 3-piece band going when I first saw Little Wally. Then we went into the 4 and the 5. But I would have to say, that Little Wally brought back kind of the style that I really liked. Yeah.
What about some of the bigger names like Lawrence Welk?
Oh yeah, I used to watch his shows. Oh, they were great. They were really, really great. And he'd always play a polka on there, and he had the dancers on there. So
back before he was a television personality, he played a lot in Wisconsin here.
Yes.
He had a polka band, and they travel.
Right.
And he played a lot in Wisconsin.
Yes. I'd never miss his show. He always had a great show, and I'd be there just to hear what polka he was going to play. So that was really great. It's nice to hear some of these big stars. I know that Bobby Vinton, when he came out with Melody of Love, and there wasn't one recording company that wanted to record that number for him, so he went to Canada to record the number.
Is that right?
Yeah, because he says,
the polka style of Melody of Love, right?
Because there was some Polish in there. You know, like Moja droga ja cię kocham means that I love you so. And no one would record him because they says, well, you got some Polish in there and then you got some English in there. No one wanted to touch that number, so he went to Canada to record it. When that number went off, it went off like a rocket.
Yeah, it was a huge song.
He got calls from every recording company in the USA. And that's how, that was a very, very good song for him. And then, of course, he came out with She Will Survive, and that was dedicated to the country of Poland. He came out with that one. That was another big, big number for Bobby Vinton.
You spoke that so well, so fluently. Do you speak Polish fluently?
Yes.
Tell me a little about your ancestry.
Well, my grandpa came from the country of Poland, and then he settled down in this country, and then my dad came from Detroit, and my mother came from Navarino. They were both Polish, and then my grandpa stayed over at our place just before he passed away. He lived at our place for 3 years, and we had to talk Polish to him because he did not understand the English language. So I did learn a lot from my grandpa, and then of course my parents. And my dad was Polish, and you had to speak the Polish the right way, and you must pronounce the words the right way.
Give us a demonstration.
Oh, well, like Moja droga ja cię kocham means that I love you so. Moja droga ja cię kocham.
Dick, you too? You speak Polish too?
No,
he doesn't, but he does a very good job on a lot of these Polish numbers. Yes, it's like...
so Dick sings it, he doesn't know what he's saying at all, and you sing it and you know the words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know the words. Oh, yeah.
Dick, you ever wonder if he throws in a little something that you don't know about?
Well, I don't know, but I was always fascinated about by Alvin when he'd come with a big lingo in Polish, you know, and he just, he could go on with it, and he'd never stop, you know.
Like here's when it says, dziękuję bardzo serdecznie, a to nie dosyć to wtedy 2 razy, which means thank you very much, and if that's not enough, make it 2 times. Yes.
Can you say you're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ?
Teraz słuchacie tutaj na KFIZ Joe Scheibinger. Zaraz będziemy nasa tutaj.
Savos bitchum nachum. What the?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, that's what you just said. You said Savos bitchum nachum.
Zaraz będziemy nasa. That means we'll be right back.
Oh. I don't know what that meant. I'm getting all red here now.
Oh gosh, that's a pretty loose program.
No, we do a super clean.
This is nice. I love it.
Sister Claude listens to my program, so we have to keep it clean.
Oh, well, congratulate her. I'll tell you what, she is the best.
We had John Wayne Bobbitt contact us. He wanted us to do a show on him because he's writing a book and he wants his wife back. You know, the one that cut off his you-know-what. And
Joe,
we canceled him out because we know Sister Claude listens, and we'd go straight to hell for that show, so we canceled him out.
Could I do a number a little later on for Sister Claude?
Oh, sure.
I have a very special number for her, and I want to do it. My grandpa done it. My dad was very proud of that number. It's a great number in Polish, and I will do it in Polish. I promise.
Sister Claude just celebrated her 100th birthday right here on my show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
and she's
Sister
in better
Claude.
shape than you are. She's just in incredible shape.
Yeah,
and you look at you.
I wouldn't doubt that. I went to the mill several times.
Here we go, back to the old divorce thing again. You are in incredibly good shape. We should really talk about that. What you do, obviously, is it polkas that keep you in good shape?
Well, we do. We have
or
5.
Is it Sherry?
I shouldn't tell her. Maybe the IRS is listening, but we have 5 different businesses. Yeah, Sherry keeps me young.
You have 5 different businesses.
Yes, we do. And by the way, I do have sugar diabetes, and I have it very well under control, and I also had high cholesterol, and I did lose 75 pounds. If anyone didn't see me in the last 3-4 years, I did lose 75 pounds.
Well, you look wonderful.
And I feel great, Joe. I really do. I feel really great.
You watch what you eat because you've got diabetes.
Yes. I have my own diet, and the doctor told me after I lost 25 pounds in the first month, I asked the doctor for a diet. He says, Alvin, I can't give you no diet. You have a better one than the one I can give you. So,
25 pounds in a month.
Yes, the very first month. That was in the month of February. I lost 25 pounds in 28 days. And it was just...
you and I are going to have to sit down after the show and take notes. I need to take notes on this. I've been trying to do it with Slim Fast.
Oh.
And I'm about 60 pounds less than what I used to be.
Oh, really?
But I can't seem to break this one plateau right here. I need to break a plateau.
No problem. We'll tell you how to do it.
But see, I've got to also learn how to polka. Maybe that would burn a lot of calories.
Yes. All you have to do also, and I understand you're a great musician.
Well, thank you.
Join a polka band.
I don't know if I'll go that far. KFIZ News Time, ladies and gentlemen, 10:45. The stock market's down 64. But listen what's coming up. Right after this break, right after this commercial break, you're going to do the Packer polka?
We'll do the Packer polka.
And then
I want to do one for Sister Claude.
And we'll do one for Sister Claude. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. KFIZ News Time's 10:45.
It's Beanie Baby Frenzy at Dana & Worms half-price card and gift shop. Bob Rennick just got in a whole new supply of Beanie Babies, and he has to get rid of them all. Bob's even got some Beanie Babies remaining from the retired collection. Dana & Worms gift shop has items perfect for that person on your Christmas gift list. It's Beanie Baby Frenzy at Dana & Worms gift shop. Stop in now before they're all gone. Dana & Worms half-price card and gift shop, 1st and Main, downtown Fond du Lac.
Get your car ready for winter at Matthews Tire and Auto Center. Right now, winter specials include a complete radiator flush for just $39.95. Get $10 off two-wheel front disc brake service plus a free brake check. Don't get caught in the cold. See Matthews Tire and Auto Center today for an automatic transmission fluid system flush and save $10. Winter will soon be here. Is your car ready for the cold? Stop by Matthews Tire today. Matthews Tire and Auto Center, West Johnson Street in Fond du Lac.
The one you depend on for accurate and timely ag market information. News Talk 1450 KFIZ.
A little swelling of an arm or leg after lymph node removal is significant, but you no longer have to live with it. Hi, this is Diane Ecker from the Cedar Haven Rehabilitation Agency. We at Cedar Haven can help by using the newest European treatment methods for lymphedema. We are the only facility in Fond du Lac with therapists certified in this type of treatment. Call us today for a free screening at 926-0050. Cedar Haven, 54 West Arndt Street, Fond du Lac.
When a punter kicks, his defensive team depends on him to move the ball deep into the
frying pan and let it simmer. Next, place the chicken in a preheated oven and cook for
300 years, since Hemlock the Magician had been seen by the elves who suspected.
From football to fantasy, BarnesandNoble.com has all the books you want online with fast delivery and deep discounts. BarnesandNoble.com, AOL keyword BN. If we don't have your book, nobody does.
Buying presents for my brother and I used to be easy.
Well, because we were so alike when we were little.
I remember this one holiday morning, there's these two matching presents.
We're tearing them open, Mom's got the Super 8 going.
And we both just go, walkie-talkies, neato!
Started playing with them right there.
You know, come in, Red Roger 6. I think that was our code name.
I'll even though we were sitting right next to each other.
Finding us matching presents is tougher now.
Yeah, we're pretty different.
But sure enough, this year Mom and Dad gave us these sort of familiar-looking packages.
We're ripping them open. Mom's got the video camera going.
And we both just go, cell phones, cool! Mom got them from Cellular One.
She called them walkie-talkies for her grown-up kids.
And sure enough, we're both, come in, Red Roger 6, all over again.
Happy holidays from Cellular One. The way people talk around the holidays around here.
Hurry into any Cellular One retail location or authorized agent and find out how you can get 300 bonus minutes. Plus, get a Nokia 918 phone for $1 and a free travel battery saver. Some restrictions and charges may apply. See store for details or call 1-800-261-5000. Offer expires December 31st, 1998.
Hi, this is Sister Claude. You're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ, the best radio show I've heard in the last 100 years. This guy is awesome.
Isn't she just wonderful?
Right.
Sister Claude. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the market to buy or sell a home, pay attention. Cornerstone Realty invites you to give them a call at 923-1355. Whether buying or selling, their agents are anxious and enthusiastic to help you in your next home purchase or sale. They have city and country homes ranging as low as $54,900 all the way up to over $300,000, and that's not quite big enough for Alvin, is it, Alvin?
No, I need a little bigger
With a
than
TV and radio personality like you are, $300,000. That's the guest cottage in the backyard. With as many as 5 bedrooms. As a member of the Realtors Multiple Listing Service, they can help you find or market a home throughout northeastern Wisconsin. Cornerstone Realty is located in the northwest corner of the Walmart parking lot at 421 North Rolling Meadows Drive, and you can call them today at 923-1355. And that's Cornerstone Realty. Give Claudia Beester a call, 923-1355.
Did you say 5 bedrooms?
5-bedroom home.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine because my wife and I, we like a lot of company.
You like a lot of company,
Yes,
huh?
yes.
You got a lot of kids?
No.
No?
I do have 2 stepsons.
2 stepsons.
2 stepsons. Yes, I do.
But never had your own.
No, I didn't.
Are you teaching?
Wasn't that lucky?
You're talking to a guy who never had kids either, and I think you may be right. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But anyway, are you teaching the stepsons how to play the squeeze box?
No, he loves polka music and he loves country music. But no, he's not a musician.
He's not a rapper or anything like that, is he?
No. He loves his country and he loves his polka music. Oh, yeah.
He does love his polka music.
Oh, yes, he does. In fact, I have to get him the tapes of the new bands always, that are coming out or from the East Coast. Well, hey, Dad, get me a new tape. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alvin Styczynski, the legend, and also the legend, Dick Metco. You guys are really legends you're legends all over the state of Wisconsin. We love you.
We've been in the business for many, many years, and we love the people. And we love the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Oh, the Packers, Green Bay Packers, they are number 1. The Green Bay Packers and the coaches shine as bright as the sun. Oh, the Packers, Green Bay Packers, now we all can say, Green Bay Packers, Green Bay Packers, they'll go all the way. Oh, the Packers, Green Bay Packers, they are big and bold. Green Bay Packers and the coaches, the colors are green and gold. Oh, the Packers, Green Bay Packers, they are big and bold. Green Bay Packers, Green Bay Packers, going to the Super Bowl. Yeah! Oh, the Packers, Green Bay Packers, they are big and bold. Green Bay Packers and the coaches, the colors are green and gold. Oh, the Packers, Green Bay Packers, they are big and bold. Green Bay Packers, Green Bay Packers, going to the Super Bowl. Yeah! Go Pack, go!
Go Pack, go. That was one. Did you write that?
Yes, we did. And I had one of my trumpet players. I'm blessed with some very good trumpet players also in the band. And Dewey Rossman helped me with that. And well-known musician in the area. Great musician.
That's great. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you we're being televised. For this show is being televised by Box Top Productions, a fantastic television organization here in Fond du Lac. It will be aired. This show will be aired on the 16th on channel I have to ask, channel 3 or 14? Am I right, Mary? Channel 3 or 14, depending on which cable service you have. So you'll have to check both of your channels. I believe the new updated cable system has channel 14 on it. So if you're not updated yet, we'll be on channel 3 on the 16th at 5 o'clock p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to see what Alvin Styczynski and Dick Metco look like.
These days.
These days.
Yes.
You know, you still look exactly like you did on television.
Oh, really?
You say you lost a lot of weight. It must be the smile. Maybe I'm looking.
I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much energy into the smile.
You guys had a blast in those days on the
Yes.
On television. Where was that all? Where was that all done? Which dance hall?
No, that was all done right at the studio at Channel 2.
Oh, that was?
Right at the studio years ago at Channel 2. We were on there for almost 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it was really great. And like I said, we had some high ratings.
But didn't you move the show around to different dance halls?
No. Now they were doing that, but years ago, all the taping was done. Romy Gau's days that time, Dick Rogers at that time. Years ago, it was all done at the studios. Then later, it kind of started at the dance halls, at the ballrooms.
Channel 2. This was WBAY, right?
Yes, right.
WBAY is the oldest television station in Green Bay.
Right.
What kind of I've never been inside the studio. I've been inside the mixing room, but was the studio that big? Was it built that big where they had some kind of an auditorium?
Well, they would every once in a while they do it in the auditorium, but the studio was that big, and right where they do the news, right in the news department and the weather, and they done it right there. There's times they bring in the bleachers there, and the people would sit in on the bleachers and watch, and those that wanted to dance could dance, and there was plenty dancing room there also.
Wasn't that the channel that Big Al Sampson was on? Wasn't that Channel 2?
Yes.
Remember the old personalities back then in those days?
Oh, yeah. Bobby Nelson.
Bobby Nelson,
Dave O'Brien.
Yeah, whatever happened to those guys?
He passed away. Dave O'Brien passed away about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and Bobby Nelson still is. I think he's still living in Green Bay.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Boy, remember the old days? They'd bring out the chalkboard. And they do the weather with a chalkboard, and was it Big Al Sampson that would pull out a bottle of beer and pour the beer right after each telecast? Who was the one that poured the beer into the glass?
I
it
think
wasn't
it. Sounds more like Dave O'Brien
or Peoples or something. Some old beer. Was that Dave O'Brien?
Well, Dave O'Brien, when we used to do the show, when he was our host, we would do the show, and then he'd, during the commercials, he'd just take a little sip and then put it under my music stand. And that's on TV during the show with some great shows.
That's great. What's in the future for you? I know you're working on a television project, but what else is in the future?
And I think we are going to do more traveling. We are going to do more traveling now. I'm going to probably get rid of some of the businesses that we do have. And I would like to do some more traveling and polka shows, really. I do enjoy it. That's my life. So I really would like to. And I have some great help with my wife, Sherry.
Yeah. How many members you got in the band right now?
Six. Yes.
So how many travel with you all together? What does it take to put a show on the road?
Oh, there'll be 7 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with my wife, there'll be 7. Sometimes there'll be 8 of us, but most of the time, 7 of us. And then we have the concertina, the accordion, 2 trumpets, and once in a while, the trumpet player will change off the saxophone. We have the bass guitar, and then the drums.
I would love to hire you for every once in a while we do a little Backstage live show. And we had Deb Johnson do our last one with Ed Franks. Ed Franks, a fantastic Frank Sinatra impersonator.
Oh, yeah.
But we would love to do a polka show. I think that would be such a draw. We'll have to talk about that later.
Yeah, I wonder, do you think I could do a little bit of this number?
Sure. Do one for Sister Claude. We've got time.
Okay, Sister Claude, this one's especially for you. It's called Beloved Mother.
Oh, that's great.
Serdeczna matko, opiekonko ludzi, niech cię płaczero do litości zbudzi. Wygnańcy Ewi do ciebie wołami. Zmiłuj się, zmiłuj, niech się nie tułami. Pregnancy Evie, do ciebie wołami, zmiłuj się, zmiłuj, niech się nie tłami.
Alvin Styczynski and Dick Metco. You guys are fantastic.
Thank you very much,
And
Joe.
thank you so much for being my show. Well, can we do this again next year sometime?
Oh, we are going to do it again.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Backstage Live with Joe Scheibinger on News Talk 1450 KFIZ in Fond du Lac. The Dow is down 81, 56 degrees in the shadow of the lighthouse. Tomorrow we give away that pickup truck right on my show. So we'll see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great, great day. It's 11 o'clock.
CNN Radio News. I'm David Hull. The case against the president may not reach the impeachment stage. CNN has learned that a group of Republicans are ready now to join Democrats in pushing through a resolution that would result in censure. CNN Radio's Bob Franken is on Capitol Hill.
A big debate going on whether, in fact,